Hello everybody, this is Miglena Rachiva from Astrology Consult, and I have prepared a book review for you today. The book is called Aspects in Astrology by Sue Tompkins. The book has 4.7 stars rating in Amazon out of more than 600 readers, and has 4.3 stars rating in Goodreads out of more than 500 readers. Something I want to say, the book first appeared in 1989. However, my copy that I'm going to talk about has been redone and originally published in 2001. Now, a little bit about the author, Sue Tompkins. She's from the UK, has diploma in astrology since 1981, and has been recognized by Astrological Society more than once, has numerous awards. What is interesting about her is that the Astrological Association in Great Britain have conducted a research among professional astrologers, 130 plus, that's what they claim, about their top 10 books. And Sue's book, Aspects in Astrology, came out number 1. So this is already a great recognition. First, I want to say that this book is a must-have for every astrologer. It helps us deeply and truly understand the psychological side of astrology. Okay, so it's again psychological astrology. It's well written, suited for beginners and experienced professionals. And as I said, it's a must-have. It starts with a decent explanation of each planet and the psychological meaning behind it. For instance, what is the meaning of Pluto in the chart and how it affects the individual? Okay, so despite the fact that it's about aspects in astrology, still has a very good intro on the planets and their meaning. Next, we have two important parts: how to calculate a chart and the meaning of the aspects. So Sue will explain in the book how to actually physically calculate the aspects, which is, some sort of a lost knowledge nowadays when we have all sorts of different softwares that will do it for us. And then the meaning of the aspects, again, it's very important to have it, and just go back and have a look if you're in doubt. This is done from the psychological perspective of the aspects. This is not about prediction. However, understanding the psychological aspect is very important to move forward in your studies and your understanding of how it all works. Total of 9 aspects are mentioned and explained in the book, and I think this is more than enough. They are the major aspects and the most important ones anyway. Chapter 4 is dedicated to the aspects again, but this time with a curious interpretation of the importance of the aspect, talking about the orbs, how much degree deviation, and what is applying aspect. For instance, there is more to the chapter. I'm just mentioning the highlights. Chapter 5, however, is a real hidden treasure in this book. It has information that I haven't come across in many books. Here, the signs are explained from the perspective of their qualities, and there is a meaningful explanation of what to expect from a person with these positions in their chart. For example, if you have some sort of interaction between Aries and Cancer in your chart, what it might mean psychologically, and it's very deep and very insightful. So check it out. Another thing, in chapter 5, you can find the grand trines explained, and whoever is into astrology knows that grand trines are very important. So here they are explained. It's well written and talks about grand trine in fire, in water, in air. So it's the whole thing. There is part 2 of the book. So this was part 1, already very informative. Part 2 of the book is dedicated to traditional interpretation of the aspects between planets. For instance, what psychologically, what it means to have Sun interacting with the Moon, or Mars interacting with Jupiter, or you name it. It's all listed. It's in there. This is like a textbook for psychological astrology, and you can come back to it as many times as you need. As it is already extremely valuable, and you look into different people's charts. and you'll find how handy this is to have at home. Part 3 of the book, I couldn't wait to tell you about part 3, because this is an excellent read and you don't find it in other books. At least I haven't come across it. Sue Tompkins is focused on the angles of the chart and lists the influence of the 10 planets on each angle. So what is the significance of Venus on your ascendant, or Pluto on your medium coeli? This is very, very intriguing for me. It was so insightful. It was a little bit scary how right and good she is by explaining the meaning of the planet at your angle. So I encourage you, go get the book and enjoy it as much as you can. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you feel like commenting or sharing or liking the video, I would appreciate it. I would love to hear from you and have your feedback on how these book reviews are going. Bye.